make some maps with Datawrapper. What do we have to do? So we have to build a Choropleth map that shows from the Senedd elections in 2021 the percentage turnout by constituency. So, no, that's not right. Let's see. So we're going to go create new map. That much is straightforward. We're going to make a Choropleth map. That's what we've been told to do. And we need to find, what are we looking for? We have constituencies. Okay. We need the 40 constituencies. So we're going to say United. No, that's not working, because I haven't spelled it correctly. So if we write United Kingdom, you can see there's an option of constituencies, but those are hexagons. We're going to want parliamentary. So I think if we put in a, no, that's not enough. There we go. Oops, it was until I spelled it wrong again. So there we go, parliamentary constituencies. That should do. And we can proceed. Now, the next thing we need to do is put some data. So at this point, it's set up a base map, which you can just about see that there's lots of lines across the country, and these are all the areas. So hopefully the data we have is going to match all these area names that that are already loaded. And we could actually, yeah, we will upload it. You can actually go looking for it as through a web address, but we won't. So the file you'll have is called cresults.csv, C for constituency. And so sometimes you will see names in red if the name in your data file doesn't quite match what it has in its base map. And you can see it started to put data into our map. So that's great so far. We can proceed to visualize. So we're looking for percentage turnout by constituency. The first thing we need to do here in the visualize section is come down to the bottom of refine, I think it's refine, and hide regions without data. You see the problem with our map is most of the map we have no data for, we're not interested in, but if we do that, then we get a map. What else do we need to do? Now, it's made a mistake. It has assumed, or we let it assume, that what we're dealing with is absolute turnout. So we know, for example, that in Ceredigion, 55,171 people went out to vote. However, we wanted percentage turnout, because what we're seeing here is like, oh, there's a lot of people down here. So more people went out to vote. No, we'd like to know, where do you get a majority voting? So if we go back to section 2 here, add your data, there's a section called match. And if we hit that, it has a section for the value, right? Select column for values, and we've selected turnout. You see these big numbers here, but what we really want is this number here, the percentage turnout. So we can simply select that, turnout percentage, and then we should get, right, one way to know what it's using is to look at the legend here. So the legend's going from 35 to 58. Okay, so 35% turnout here. Now you can see the tooltip is still collecting the absolute figure, but we'll get to that. Okay, so the colors it's showing. Oh, hang on. Oh yeah, that's the tooltip. Well, let's fix the tooltip and then we'll see that the colors are correct in theory. So under annotate, I think, at the bottom we have customize. Now you can turn this off, show tooltips, and you don't get anything. But assuming that we want it, we can press this. And you can see it has all the columns that were in our data set down here. And it has decided to put constituency in kind of the heading one. So you see it says Ceredigion and so on. And then it has put turnout. So if we were to say put the cursor in there and add other things like turnout change or turnout percentage or one party with people who won, then you would get all this, the values for Ceredigion, all getting, all right, that's, I managed to put so much in, it's not very helpful. Let me select all of that and just delete it. So let's put in, for example, one party, which is the name of the party that won. So you can see in Ceredigion, it's Plaid Cymru. Let's get rid of that and put in turnout. And so now you see that in Ceredigion, we've got 55,171. And now let's put in what we wanted, which was turnout percentage. And so now we have Ceredigion and 56, but we've got no percentage sign. And what's great here is we can adjust this and we can type around it. So I'm going to type a percentage sign. And there it says 56%. Okay. Now we could do more complicated things. We can say in, and we could say, now I'd like the name of the constituency again. And you can see what's happening. There was a turnout of 56%. Okay, there we go. And it will tell us that in Vale Glamorgan, there was a turnout of 55%. So I think that is it. What else did we say? Hide the areas without data, adjust the tooltip, and publish the map. So that's important. Obviously, you need, actually one important thing is missing, which is the legend. There's a legend here. Okay, we don't actually explain what that is, which I think would be a good idea. So percentage turnout. There we go. And then obviously you need to add in a title and explain that this is from the 2021 Senedd elections. When that's all done, you're going to publish and embed, publish, and you will get, you can also just simply take a PNG, publish, and you will get a link for where your map lives on the internet, and you'll also get embed codes if you want to put your map into something else. Now, the next puzzle was build a hexagon map to show the constituency winners. Okay, the winning party appears in the one party column. And it's pretty much the same, except we're going to have three parties. So I'm going to just stick on the same map and clean it up. If, there was a, no, it's not there, okay. So if we write United Kingdom, I think the first thing we see is this option, which is constituencies hexagons. So let's select that, and you can see there's our base map with all the hexagons. And that's all we need. So we have our base map, and actually the data that we were going to upload is already uploaded since I was already working on it. But otherwise you just go upload file and upload the same file. And you can see that here we have a problem because the base map that they have doesn't recognize this spelling. Right. Now, if you, how do? You double click on this, you'll see, you can go and look at the spellings that are similar. So you can see its base map is expecting this. It's expecting the accent. So it doesn't recognize what we have in our data set. So we need to say, we need to correct what was in our data set. And that's it. Happens a lot with, if you use a symbol for and, things like this. So there we go. Everything looks happy now. And the other thing we should check is the match, because we got caught with this the last time. Yeah, so we're about to, the value that we're going to show in each of our areas is the turnout percentage, which is not what we want. What we want to show is the winner, the party that won. So that's in the column one party. You can see it here, Labour, 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 Conservative, Labour, and so on. So one party, that's what we want. We want a constituency, and then we want it to be coloured according to the value of the winning party. So we do this, and we proceed, and it tells us that yes, there are lots of parts of this map that we're not using. That's okay, because we'll get rid of them. And how will we do that? We will do the same thing, which is we will use this button. So if you haven't clicked this, you'll end up with something like that, and you simply say, here I am in visualize, refine, and then down the bottom there'll be hide regions without data. There we go. Now we have a small problem in that our conservative victories are yellow and the other two are shades of green. So the way to do this is here under colors, we can say conservative. We'll take a simple red, although you can see you can look up, what am I doing? That's what we want to be. I'll take a simple blue, but you can actually look up the official code because party colors have official shades, and you can put that in so that you can get exactly the right blue. And you can go to labor, and similarly when you put in red, it doesn't have to be that red, you can adjust that code, just look it up. You'll find that there's an official and some kind of green. Okay, let's have that green. And that, I think, is it. It's very straightforward when it works. Anything else we have to do with it? We fixed that. We've done the colors. Oh, the tooltip we haven't done. Okay, so we still have the same turnout. Let's put in an extra bit. Okay, so customers, the constituency seat was won by, the column that's giving us the party is this one party, full stop. Okay, in Innismon there was a turnout of 52%, the constituency seat was won by Plaid Cymru. Okay, now we could probably put more, do we have names? Oh. That looks like it might be the person who won. So, but I should check that before I start writing nonsense. Well, hang on, let's have a look at Jenny Rathbone. Okay. We can go back and look at the data just to check that we're not talking nonsense. So that's North Wales. Here we're Cardiff North, Cardiff South. Labour, one party, one person, Vaughan getting, okay. So that looks like our winners. Cardiff West, Labour, oh, there we go, Mark Drakeford. Okay, so that column, one person, those are our winners. We can go back to our tooltip and we can say, was won by, we should really have the person of, and then we can put in the party. Now that's not going to work for the Conservative Party. So when we say this, yeah, was won by this person of Conservative. So that's not very good syntax. The way around that might be just to put it in brackets. Full stop. So the constituency was won by Hannibal Labour. Yeah. So now we have a little that looks like it's working. Okay, so that's more than enough. We need to get rid of the percentage turnout that I left behind, which is not helping. We could put one in and say party, but I think people would know. And then we need a title. We need a subtitle, we need a source, your byline, and so on. And then we publish. And that is it. And there's that will be our map once you finish off the end of it.